What's up guys, this is Astranox. It's time for the showcase of Luna on counter set in RTA. So let's look at my stats and my gear. She has 15 skill ups. She's on Sigurd's side. And let me tell you, it is so good when she triggers those counter attacks. And she's really tanky. Very tanky stats. Look at how much speed I have. 0 speed, 109 base speed on Luna. It works beautifully, and I'll be talking about my matches as well as pros and cons to using Luna on a counter set. So definitely stick until the end of the video to really hear all my thoughts. Maybe you want to pull for Luna, you're not too sure if you should pull for Luna or if you should go for Landy. To be honest, before I did the showcase of Luna on a counter set, I was like, go for Landy, go for Landy, go for Landy. Landy is just so good. That's the thing. Landy is very good. So yeah, you should probably pull for Landy if you don't have her, especially if you need an earth damage dealer. Now for Luna, I kind of want to pull Luna on my 5th account because I got surprised by some of these encounters, by the performance of Luna, but I have to back Luna up with a team, right? That's the thing. Now, by herself, she's still really good, and I like that. Now, if you don't have attack buff, that's quite a bit of burst damage that you're going to be missing out. And I'm using her exclusive equipment that grants her an extra turn if she kills someone with skill 3. Now, if you have attack buff, it will increases your chances to actually do that one shot. Nice counter attack here versus Crow. And and yes, with the attack buff, very reliable damage. Much higher chance to, of course, to take out the opponent so you can get the extra turn and potentially take out someone else with the Soul Burn skill 1. Roughly, it hits for about the same damage as skill number 3 unless the target has so much defense, right? So that's what I've noticed so far. I mean, look at the amount of damage she's going to be performing through these battles. It is quite ridiculous, man. And the frenzy builds up, and they're trying to take her down in a few battles, man. Quite a few battles, actually. They're focusing Luna down hard because they know that when it's going to be her time to go, she's going to hit hard. And they don't know which exclusive equipment I have her on. I mean, maybe they paid attention that she's not getting combat finesse when she uses skill 1. So yes, the 15% combat finesse boosting exclusive equipment of Luna could be good, of course, if you have her on a counter set, especially if she's on the slower side. But I wanted to try her exclusive equipment that grants her an extra turn when she kills with skill 3. Because if she lives up until her turn and she has attack buff, I can seal the deal. I can take out 2 damage dealers and win the battle, basically. So it's really good when that does happen. Now, if you use the 15% combat finesse exclusive equipment for her skill 1, the thing is, what if she doesn't trigger any counter attack? Right? If she doesn't trigger any counter attack, you're going to be opening up with skill 3, not even skill 1. And then, there's such a long delay until you're going to be using skill 1. And then if you don't land a kill with skill 3, then you're still not getting the 50% combat finesse from her skill 1 because you have to wait for her to get a whole other turn. So yeah, things to keep in mind. Look, man, like, oh man, oh, the damage of Luna. This team worked out quite well. I had a tag buff for her. I'm using a lot of times like Maid Chloe because the enemy will pick her, right? If I can steal Maid Chloe from them, that's great. And she works beautifully with Luna. Now, Spectre Tenebria, they will pick her if I don't pick her. Like, it's really annoying how the meta is. And Luna, of course, going to be in trouble versus Spectre Tenebria. So I just pick her, right? Landy, sometimes I ban her, or sometimes she doesn't show up, or I just let her through. And I can deal with her with the skill 3 of, Luna and the rest of my team. I do like to pick Charlotte to counter Landy. And you will see it in the other battles when I do bring Charlotte. It feels good. It feels good. Charlotte plus Luna together is a great combo right there because, you're not doubling up on the same element. You have fire, you have ice. That's really good right there. You have some very solid single target damage from Luna if you get lucky with the counter attacks. great. If not, it's okay. And Charlotte is going to be doing damage versus the whole enemy team. And she still has very powerful damage per target. So there we go. We got a counter attack right there. And she's just chipping at the enemy's health, which is good. And then when she drops low, you got the 30% defense increase that kicks in. And you will not have the 30% attack increase anymore from her passive. But still, with Sigurd's side, you're getting 25% attack increase anyway. So it's like you still had it, right? So survivability increase for herself, and if you get fortunate enough to trigger a counter attack, she's gonna bring her life back up. She's gonna deal a lot of damage. It feels good. It feels really good, and the opponent is is having some difficulties because if she doesn't go down, if they can't take her down, it's gonna be dangerous, really dangerous, man. Because like I told you guys, if she has a tag buff, it's her time to go, right? Let's go, man. Skill 3, if I down the target, that's an extra turn. She generates enough souls for her to use the skill 1 soul burn. I mean, by the time she goes anyways on a slow build, the team will have generated enough souls. But look at that, man. Look at that. If, let's say, there was an ambitious Tywin, you know, eating your souls away during the battle, it's okay. Luna can pull it off with her skill 3. As long as she downs the target, she will have 10 souls generated, and then she can soul burn skill 1. All good. So you can see that she can definitely seal the deal. Now, you know, it feels good, of course, if you do trigger counterattacks throughout the battle. But even if you don't, you can still pull it off. So as you can see, you know, Maid Chloe is invaluable because I can deal with that annoying Angel of Light Angelica in the meta right now. She is, you know, silencing, removing buffs, and then silence with the skill number 1, pushing back combatuness. And then she's got, you know, if you hit the whole team with damage, then skill nullifier, removal of 1 debuff off of their team. Like, it's really annoying. So yeah, she's been showing up in a lot of the battles. And, you know, Luna is great versus Carrot. By boosting her survivability, it's much better because they gotta grind hard to take Luna down. And with the Sigurd side, you know, you don't have to worry so much about Luna because, you know, it will take a long time for them to actually take her out unless you're facing, you know, a speed cleave team, a speed single target burst team or something like that. But then you can still be lucky with her passive. Maybe the 30% anti-crit chance, you know, comes in real handy. And it did help me quite a bit here and there, but of course I don't rely on it. Here we go, counter attack. Look at that. Free damage, baby. Gotta love that free damage. Oh, there's Straz. I mean, he dealt a lot of damage. My team took a beating. Now we're two-manning this. I got my revive on cooldown of Maid Chloe. It's time for Luna to shine. Let's see what she's gonna be able to do. So Carrot, she needs to detonate these burns on Luna. She's built tanky. She's still alive, baby. She's still alive. She's still kicking. Let's go. Gotta take out this Carrot. Oh, this damn Carrot. She's down. That's it, man. Here, 4,000 health return from Sigurd's side. And now with the soul burn against Straz, look at the damage, baby. He had a barrier before that. He had a barrier. That's it. Like, now, you know, they have utilities, they have sustain, but they don't have damage. And Luna's on counter. And Maid could revive the rest of the team. They gotta give up, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's another battle here. No Fallen Cecilia. I brought Rose. Sometimes they pick Fallen Cecilia. Sometimes they ban Fallen Cecilia. I don't have too many heroes to play the Bruiser playstyle on this first account. This is an account where I was doing speed cleave, speed single target burst damage. Not turn 2, not Bruiser playstyle. So yeah, this is not really a turn 2 team. I do have a decent amount of speed on Rose. It's like 236. Blaze Dingo's on like 240, 250 speed. He's pretty insane. I had Soul, Tagil's Ancient Book to soul burn his skill 3 into skill 2. So, you know, I protected Luna. Protecting Luna, and we'll see if I get lucky with the counter attacks here. Of course, there's Landy that doesn't trigger counter attacks, so that's rough right there. And Charlotte is just attacking my whole team the whole time, which is pretty problematic. Spectre Tenebria, look at that. You know, there's battles where it ends up being a 3 versus 4 or a 2 versus 4. But Luna can still pull through. And it feels good. Feels real good. So here we have attack buff. You know, she's so slow, so of course no speed means I'm gonna have way more other stats for damage. Look at that. Bye-bye, Landy. Bye, Landy. It's all good. Okay. So now skill nullifier on the rest of their team. So I'm not gonna soul burn nothing. Just gonna take care of the skill null on Charlotte and start grinding this Charlotte down. But there's also Fall and Cecilia, so you know maybe taking out Fall and Cecilia is a better idea. Could take out Emilia too. But the thing with Emilia is that she's probably on high effect resistance, and I cannot land like a provoke with Rose. But yeah, I'm testing out their survivability. The thing is, I have the sustain from Blaze Dingo because Charlotte cannot deal enough damage to take out my team. I have Aureus on Rose, but Dingo, he's able to sustain the team, and there's Sigurd Scythe on Luna. You know, if I get lucky with a counter attack, that definitely helps. Now look at the healing from Blaze Dingo. I have the souls. I can pull the combo. What was that? 7,000 on Luna, 4,000 on Dingo. He healed himself back to full. And then look at that, like, so much healing. Oh my god. So good. So good. I like to bring Blaze Dingo when the enemy doesn't have enough damage. If I know the damage will always be constant, and I feel like Dingo's gonna survive, then he's gonna be a great asset. A great addition to the team. So you can check my, my stats, my build at the end of the video for all my heroes. So yeah, I'm just gonna barrier here Luna, keep her in play, and we need to work on this Charlotte. She's almost there, she's almost down, and Emilia cannot heal that much. You know, after her skill 3, right? She does have the skill 2, the soul burn to heal, but it's not enough. They gotta give up. So yeah, I mean, so good, so good. Now Luna, the issue with this hero, right? Of course, I pre-ban Violet. Every game I've been pre-banning Violet. Why? Well, Violet is gonna mess up Luna. That's the thing. And Violet is very dangerous. He's too good, he's meta, so I just ban him. Now I pick like Spectre Tenebria, or I ban Spectre Tenebria, or sometimes the enemy has Spectre Tenebria, like in this case. So it's like I told you guys, players are picking Spectre Tenebria all the time. They're first picking Angel of Light, Angelica too, you know, all sorts of things. You can see who I pick early on, and you know what my picking phase looks like. I just show it briefly, like 2-3 seconds, but it gives you an idea when I actually pick Luna. Usually it's in 5th position, last pick, or sometime I've been picking her like 4th, maybe 3rd. It really depends, but I don't pick her, 1st or 2nd at all. That's the thing, because you want to bring your utilities, you want to bring your Knight, Fallen Cecilia, Maid, like, want to bring you, yeah, you bring your utilities, you bring your damage later, unless you have a core of damage dealer. Sometimes players like to pick Landy first, Landy, Charlotte, you can pick those heroes first. But yeah, you don't want to double up on the same element at the start, because they'll counter pick you with the element you're weak against, like two heroes that you're weak against or something like that. And as you climb up in the ranks, it gets rougher and rougher. So here we go. Here Landy couldn't pull the combo off. So that's the thing. Like, if you can't pull off the kill with skill 3, of course it would seem better to have a different exclusive equipment, right? Like if I was running the 15% combat units increase, I didn't comment on that, but Spectre Tenebria used the skill 3 on Luna, and I was able to trigger a counter attack, and that was some damage versus Spectre Tenebria. But she's still kicking, right? She's still alive. So that was not really game changing right there. So since I have Fallen Cecilia on a Bruiser build, I'm able to take out Landy, and I felt like I would be able to do it. So there we go. And Charlotte is just doing constant damage against their team. But Apocalypse Ravi, she's got sustain, and she could bring back a hero to life. So I gotta be careful about that, right? My team is quite, healthy. the critical hit on Luna, but you can see how tanky she is. Look at that. She's able to take so much damage because of the 30% defense increase. The way I've built her, she's got, you know, upward of 18,000 health. And to be honest, I would prefer if I had more defense on her and maybe less health. But with my gear, I can't pick really, man. Like I got like one counter set on this whole account, and you know I was enhancing some gear that I had, and I was doing a bunch of equipment conversion, and I lucked out, and I got lucky with the rolls. But like I got one necklace on a counter set with crit damage main stat, right? Like I got a few rings, only two that are like one's okay, pretty good, and the one that I'm using now is quite, yeah, is good. It's quite good. I had some solid immunity for the helm and the chest, I believe. Lucked out on the weapon, so yeah, I mean, it worked out in the end. Actually, that battle, I got disconnected. I mean, I didn't get disconnected. The server disconnected me, but I won the battle. So yeah, that's my stats. Let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. But I really like the performance of Luna. It's just that she's not, you know, gonna work all the time. You have to pick her at the end, and then you have to worry about Earth heroes. Landy's a prime, Spectre Tenebria, Valet, like heroes that are stealthed, heroes that are Earth. There's quite a few counters, right? So yeah, these are my thoughts, guys. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. But that's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.